Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we received the third build of the Sim Update 1 beta, and let's go ahead and dive into 1.3.13.0's release notes. General bug fixes. Fixed a bug where non-selectable aircraft were not taken into consideration by various systems after a mount-unmount or after a build package. Stability and performance. Fixed a crash when a package is disabled while texture is loading. Fixed a crash when many avatars meet up online. Fixed a crash on Xbox that would occur when accessing areas close to the anti-meridian, such as Savoie Airport. Yes, that's how you pronounce that. NFNS, for example. Aircraft gameplay. Pre-flight, increased default player character camera speed. Adjusted gamepad player character rotate X-axis and rotate Y-axis. Action curves to keep previous sensitivity on this peripheral. General career bug fixes. Fixed a crash occurring after buying a package containing an airport during the briefing of a mission. Fixed a crash when selecting airport to transfer an aircraft. Fixed a crash occurring when transferring an aircraft to a new airport. World fixed cliff textures, sometimes displayed on photogrammetry buildings. Fixed city lights, sometimes displayed on photogrammetry landscapes. My library added a conflict pop-up when the user tries to enable multiple version FS 2020 and FS 2024 of the same item. Challenge League fixed the score bug, or score not being sent to the leaderboard in Xbox builds. Free Flight added save of the last weather preset. I'm gonna say that again. Added save of the last weather preset. Goodness, I'm stumbling all over the place. Retrieve and set the last used weather choice. Travel Book fixed retrieval of data from server in photographer mode, now displays the picture and the sub-objectives. Dev Mode. General fixed package export error when the export path contains spaces. Scenery Editor fixed taxi signs not rendering when the airport has no taxi light. And some SDK stuff. Exporter Blender, Exporter 3ds Max, and SimVars fixes. I'm not going to bother reading those because I never really read the dev stuff, but you can check out the changelog yourself in the pinned comments. So as usual, the update just seems to come out later for the Windows Store version. I'm not sure why, so we're back on the Xbox side of things. I'm more prepared this time than I was last time. So it seems like a lot of crashes have been fixed in this beta build, and we know we crashed a lot on the Xbox side of things, and I've seen a lot of people complain about crashes, so I thought we may as well dive into the Series X and see if things have improved. So hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. Had to make sure it was Wednesday. And yeah, so let's just kind of mess around a little bit. No, you know what? Everything's always, I mean, it's probably not fixed because it's not listed yet, but it's always something I want to check out, is if my Beechcraft Bonanza does not have people hanging outside the aircraft. I'm just hoping for one of these updates just to fix it without mentioning it, and I will be very happy. But hello Kyle, Dean, and Carr. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Career mode is still really weird. Like, it does not like this hangar on the Xbox side of things, but oh. It's trying. I don't really care about that. I'm here for the Bonanza, and I just want to see if it works out. Draco, no. And then after that, we'll just kind of dive into Free Flight, mess around, see how things go. Because we crashed a lot last time, so there are a lot of crash fixes in this beta build, so we'll see if things have improved on the Xbox side of things. But first, I want to see if my Bonanza has any fixes. Again, it's not listed in the changelog, but I always like checking it out just in case. I like my Bonanza, and none of these missions seem to want to use a Bonanza. The audacity. Draco, Skyhawk, Corvallis. It was only like a 370 megabyte, or megabit, whatever, update on the Xbox. Again, I'm not sure what it is on PC because the Windows Store version always comes out much later than the Steam and Xbox version. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. That's why I have an Xbox alongside of the PC, so that way we can dive into it. Why is the Bonanza so hard to find? Did they just remove it because of it being buggy? Oh, no, there it is. Can I finally buy a Bonanza and not have people hanging outside of it? Again, I'm 99.9% sure nothing has changed with my Bonanza, but it's always worth checking out, you know? But yeah, James, a lot of crash fixes in this update, or this build of the beta, so we'll see. But we definitely saw a lot of crashes in the last time we streamed this. That's kind of why I went back to the PC version after a while, but hopefully we got some more smooth experience here. We'll see. Because we'll probably just dive into free flight, kind of just mess around and see if things are a bit better. Because we were I think we had about 4 crashes in that stream in the last build, so I could see why you Xbox folks were upset with that, because that was quite annoying. Seems like the frame rate is a little bit less than I remember it being. Alright, moment of truth. I feel like I'm going to see our pilots head through the roof and somebody on the bottom of the tail. Oh, it faked me out. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, it happened. And it's still there. As expected. I always like checking it out just in case, but still can't use my Bonanza, which is unfortunate. One of these days. As a matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna go to free flight and fly my Bonanza around anyways. That's what I gotta say about that. But yeah, let's see if we can have some crashless experience here. And again, if you're just joining, we went through the changelog, not too big of an update. I mean, a lot of crash fixes, which is great, so it's not like it's a pointless update or anything. But yeah, so a lot of crash fixes. And we're on the Xbox Series X version because for whatever reason the Windows Store updates just take longer to come out. So this stream will be just focused on the Xbox side of things. And we'll see if we have a much better experience without too many crashes, because it was crashes galore last time we were on the Xbox, so we shall see. Hi, Bonanza. I'm sorry I can't use you in career mode, but you understand. I don't want to see people hanging outside the bottom of the tail, you know? Oh, that's not the button I want. Oh, we did. Okay, we did start this. Oh, we're moving already. Let's not, please. I hardly hear the gameplay. Let me make sure you guys are hearing it. Did you have to buy separate versions? No. Nope. You buy it once. It's Xbox's Play Anywhere program, so if you buy it on PC, you automatically get the Xbox version, or if you have it on Xbox and you eventually want to go to PC, it'll be there for you as well. You don't have to pay extra for it. Really love that Play Anywhere program. Alright, let me make sure hang on, I'm gonna test out the sound really quick. I'm a little bit delayed, but... And JT, I love the videos and just wanted to say that it's been a huge help. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you've been enjoying it and they've been helpful. That's awesome to hear. Really happy with that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Well, yeah, I don't buy stuff on Steam. I hardly use Steam, honestly. But yeah, if you buy it on Steam, you don't get that program, of course. Beechcraft November 12070 taxi to and hold short of runway 17L via taxiway Delta. I'll turn it up a little bit. Contact tower on 119er. Niner when ready. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure the audio's good. But alright, let's go.
Short runway 17
taxi.
L via taxiway Delta Alpha Beechcraft 070.
What is my... it was RBX, right? Yeah. See, I'm remembering the buttons. This isn't as a disaster as it was last time we went to the Xbox. I know some of the buttons instead of us just kind of sitting here doing nothing the whole time. Unbelievable. Let's get the thing. It should be down here, right? There it is. Oh, look at this. We're pros on the controller now. Am I an actual pilot? No, I am not. I'm just a big fan of flying in simulator. I mean, I'm a big fan of flying in any game. GTA, The Crew, Flight Sim, any game that has a plane in it, I'm all about it. But nope, just really love flying in Sims and just have been flying for quite a while now. Oh, that's right, I don't have my custom Colorado Springs because the default Colorado Springs airport is very, I don't know, broken, unfortunately. So there's going to be some bumps on the runway, just to let you guys know. May as well take off on the taxiway because it's a lot smoother. But again, we're on the Xbox Series X version just to see. They did a lot of crash fixes in this build, and we know the Xbox version was crashing an absolute ton. So in this stream, we're going to just kind of mess around. We'll probably switch to different aircraft, go to some more labor-intensive planes like airliners just to see how things go. Because last time we were on the Xbox version, it crashed quite a bit. And you can see what I meant about the airport being just, I don't know why it's this way, but... Sobo, can you fix my home airport, please? Can I put flaps down? Did now. I always forget that the airport's a bit glitched out here. Alright. We're in the air. We haven't crashed yet, which is nice.
Colorado Springs approach Beechcraft November 12070 is type Beechcraft B36 1 miles northwest of Colorado Springs, 6,500 feet. Request flight following.
We'll pull back on our power a little bit. But yeah, again, the goal is we're going to probably just kind of pick a bunch of random planes, do some flights, just kind of go around, see how the stability has hopefully improved for you Xbox folks. Of course, crashes were also fixed on the PC side of things too, so it's not just focused on Xbox for this build, just in case you're joining and wondering. It was kind of a big crash fix build this time around. And hopefully this is the last beta build, we'll see. Because there's been no change in dates or anything like that, so we're still 6 days away from the marketplace and Sim Update 1. Which hopefully that holds true. Time commercial pilot and Barry. No new features, just a bunch of crash fixes. So if you've been experiencing crashes on PC or specifically more so on the Xbox side of things, this should be a more stable build, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, no new features in this beta build. No specific aircraft fixes. Again, I don't think we're going to see those until it fully releases, because again, I still don't think we're getting the full Sim Update 1 in these beta builds, so we'll see. But yeah, this one was primarily focused on getting crashes fixed based off of that changelog, which, if you can, I pinned the changelog into the chat. You can click that and it'll bring you right to it. can see the full range of things that were fixed. Is this live weather? That's a good question. I don't know. And hang on, let me make sure I'm not missing out on anything. I like using keyboard and mouse with controller on Series. That's nice, Daniel. The way I have my setup is it would be a pain for me to move it, so I just figured out the basics of the controller, so I'm not sitting here floundering around. But let's see. Oh, I did answer that. Okay. Send the link to the beta. You just need to download the Xbox Insider Hub app on either PC or Xbox. It's the same name. Once you do that, you'll be able to join the beta. You'll just find the Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 beta. You'll click join on that. Once it says manage, it'll just send the update to you and you'll be ready to go. There's nothing else you need to do. What are your PC specs? My PC specs are a 3070 RTX, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and i7 7700 series Intel CPU. But this gameplay right here is on the Xbox Series X, just in case you're wondering. The update always comes out a little bit later on the Windows Store for some reason, so... But I thought it kind of worked out to do Xbox gameplay, since I know the folks on Xbox were dealing with a lot of crashes. And so far, our crash counter is at 0. We're gonna just fly around randomly. We'll pick some different aircraft just to see if things go smoothly. We might dive into career just to do some missions, just, you know, see how everything works out, and go from that. Oh, sorry, live weather we were talking about. They also did some change. I'll mention that since somebody brought up live weather, in case this is something you were interested in. In Free Flight, they've added the save of the last weather preset and retrieve and set the last used weather choice regarding weather. Just thought I'd mention that since somebody brought up the weather. But let's see here. Yes, this is live weather currently. I don't have live players on for some reason. Let me fix that. We may as well kind of do other stuff too, just to see if it triggers any crashes or, you know, stuff like that. That's what we're here to do, help out, test things out. But so far, so good. Let's not jinx it though. Oh, guess it would help if I went to off online. Oh, I guess I have it set to not live players in the main. Oh, it's alright. We'll change that after the fact. Because we may as well change that and have everything on. Alright, we'll go up to Falcon because I'm not going to land at Colorado Springs with a bumpy runway. Have you heard of the Win Wing MCDU? I just pre-ordered the one for the B of the 737. Is that like a actual like peripheral type thing? Because if that is the case, I'm not very versed in peripherals, but awesome. Hopefully you enjoy it for your 737. It sounds awesome. Love this plane, my goodness. I just really hope we'll finally get a fix for it when Sim Update 1 fully releases. Because I mean, the Bonanza's just a fun one to fly, and it's just a shame I'm not able to use it in career because of the people hanging outside of it. Again, check the audio. Sounds like I'm really... Why do I sound so quiet? What is going on here? What a mess! Now I feel like I'm peeking. Alright, let me focus on what we're doing here. We're getting way too low to the ground. Well, as long as you guys think the audio's good, I'm not going to touch it anymore. It's fine. It's a-okay. We'll just do a touch and go over here or something like that. And then we can go like to an airliner just to see performance-wise. And again, so far no crashes on Xbox, which is great. And no, Dustin, still nothing regarding that. That's the first thing I always check, because this Bonanza here is known for its people hanging outside the plane, and unfortunately, still there. Hopefully just something that's part of the official release of Sim Update 1, we'll see. MC and multi-crew control, and it's very nice. The thing for me with peripherals is I just don't have a lot of room for it. That's why I don't get. That's why all I have is a Thrustmaster HOTAS 1, and I'm like, you know, I'll live with that. That's fine. But I'm sure it's really cool to have all that stuff physically with all the peripherals and so forth. I'm sure that's pretty awesome. The crashes usually happen 30 to 45 minutes into flying. Oh, well, okay, if that's the case, we can kind of just hang around a little bit then. Because if that's what people were experiencing, we may as well test it out to see if that's actually been fixed or not. Gears down. We're at Meadow Lake. Oh, hang on. I don't know what those towers are at the runway there, but that's definitely not there in real life. Not bad. It's just so, like, for me, I hardly hear the game. I don't know why. But it sounds good for you guys, which is all that matters. But for me, it's weird not hearing much. I'm happy with that landing, though. I mean, we came in pretty hot, but...
Springs Approach Beechcraft November 12070 is type Beechcraft B36 1 miles south of Kilo Foxtrot Lima.
I need to bring the
feet.
Here I go trying to grab my mouse here.
Beechcraft November.
I need to bring the prop RPM down. That's
Colorado
another thing
Springs
that's going.
approach. Squawk 1375.
Oh, does this go in like autopilot or something?
Squawk 1375 Beechcraft 070.
That's kind of cool. I mean, it makes sense for that to happen. When you go into the toolbar, it kind of auto-flies itself for some reason.
7,300 feet.
Interesting.
Altimeter 29er. 72.
There we go.
Roger, Beechcraft 070.
Because I noticed we were always killing the engine pretty quickly with the throttle, so... Bring that down just a tad. Fly for about 45 minutes in the air for long-haul flights, and it will just dashboard. Oh, okay. That's definitely pretty annoying, so hopefully that's going to be gone. Because that's pretty much 90% of flights are that length, so... Yeah, that would get annoying pretty quick, for sure. Sounds good. Okay, perfect, Dean. Perfect, perfect. But so far, everything's good. We'll probably head in a direction too, just so the Xbox has to load in photogrammetry and so forth, so we'll do one more touch and go here. Don't mind me trying to enjoy some time with my Bonanza. It's gonna be really awesome when the Piper aircraft come into the sim as well. I know that's probably far away, but still, it's nice knowing that that's gonna be a thing. Get a Piper Cherokee up in the air. That'll be nice.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. SkyWest 5, Niner Tree 1.
Our first notch of flaps in here.
18 miles northeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree 5. Our approach via Bravo Romeo Kilo 145 radio.
Adjust our camera a little bit, because I always feel like some of these planes, the default camera makes you feel like you're a foot tall or something like that.
SkyWest 5 Niner Tree 1, you are 17 miles northeast of Colorado Springs. Contact Colorado Springs Tower on 119er. Niner when inbound on the approach.
Oh, my goodness, okay. Why? I did not feel like we were that high up. Goodness gracious.
Tower on 119er.
I thought we were doing pretty good turnaround. Goodness gracious. Unbelievable. I feel like my stick is very sensitive on the Xbox. Oh. Alright, let's head north. Let's go up to Denver and see how the Xbox does with the city. Let me try to get this, You know, honestly, I kind of don't like that it does that auto... Hang on, can I turn that off? It makes it worse than it would be just doing its own thing. Is that under assistances? Do any of you Xbox folks know how to turn that off? Because I don't like that. Because I mean, we were fine the way the plane was doing, so I don't know. I don't need that doing that. But I don't want to sit in the settings for too long, so we'll just kind of live with it, I guess. Because it was got a nice
Colorado Springs
climb going, and then it just throws you out when you go in the toolbar.
Is type Beechcraft
And then
B36 1 mile south
goes
of
almost
Foxtrot
idle
Lima,
for some reason.
Yankee
Why does it do
7,
that?
1,200 feet. Request
Well,
flight
anyways, let me try to do this really quick before the
Beechcraft
sim just
070
crashes us
radar
out.
Contact 2 miles south of Kilo Foxtrot Lima Yankee
6,300.
7,000 feet. Altimeter
Our heading is kind of where we want it to be,
72.
actually, which is perfect.
Roger, Beechcraft 070.
Go heading mode on and autopilot. Oh shoot! Let's have the altitude actually above what we're at. Goodness gracious! Oh. Alright, there we go. But yeah, that... Does it do the same thing when you're not in the toolbar? No, when you have autopilot set, it doesn't do that, but I'd still like a toggle. There must be one. Oh my... Okay, goodness gracious. Still gotta get used to this a little bit. We're now out of autopilot. There we go. Goodness. And CT, yes, there hasn't been any change on it. I haven't seen any new information regarding any change in the time frame, so hopefully we're still only 6 days away from the release of Sim Update 1. But yeah, if there isn't a toggle for that, there needs to be, because I don't know why there's really no reason for it to do that anyways. I mean, I get it, it's probably for somebody who's new to the sim or whatever, all that kind of stuff, but if your plane's doing what you want it to do, I don't want to go into the toolbar and then have the plane go to almost idle and then do whatever it was doing. I don't like that. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm just getting used to the buttons. Alright. Just want to head more towards Denver. And again, if you're just joining, this update, or this new build for the Sim Update 1 beta, was primarily focused on fixing crashes. So that's why we're kind of just focused on flying around, seeing how it does, because Xbox was horrendous with the crashes that we experienced last time. So, so far we're 31 minutes in, haven't had a single crash to the dashboard, so... And Dean, yes, I would absolutely pay for some Pipers right now as well. No doubt about it. And DB's games, like I just said, mainly focused on crashes in this new build that were very prevalent, especially on the Xbox side of things. So that's what we're kind of messing with. And if you want to see the full changelog, it's in the pinned comment, if you can see that. But if not, here, I'll just add it to the description as well. I know some devices, for whatever reason, don't show a pinned comment, so I'll add it to the description of the stream. So you can click on it and check it out. Changelog. No, not changelog. Hang on. There we go. Adam, I don't know just yet. I know it worked, and then people were saying it didn't Here, hang on, let me... Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That was my speakers. Let me mess up my system, and I'll plug in a mouse and see what happens. Falling over. Hang on. It's fine. No need to panic, everybody. Alright, I have a mouse plugged in. Oh. Well, okay. That works. Is this not... Do I have to do the setup myself? Because zooming in and out works. What kind of controls are default on this? Mouse. Hang on. Search by input. Oh goodness, how do... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's listed for that. Okay. Let me just see if it was weird at that point. Oh, there we go. Nice. It was just a bit weird. This is a mouse on Xbox, currently. Move back here a little bit. Alright, so the mouse is working. Because I know it was and then it wasn't. And it appears it's working again. It isn't freaking out with moving around. Oh, this is much nice. I don't have to do the toolbar stuff anymore. But yeah, everything's here. It's perfect so far. Is there anything that normally happened? Hey, it works, sweet. Thanks, man. Absolutely, Adam. Okay, so that's... It just wasn't working at all then. Perfect. So it's good to see it is now. Have you ever been to Georgetown, Colorado? We stopped there heading out of Denver, and it was beautiful. Not yet, but I've been up into like Breckenridge and stuff like that. I want to kind of go west as well, see some beautiful scenery. But yeah, I still want to explore stuff outside of Denver too. But yeah, nice. Oh, we do have real players. Next best thing is up in Denver, see? But no, that's great. I know a lot of you were happy that it was working and then it didn't want to work anymore, so as of right now, I'll leave the mouse plugged in. We can kind of just keep checking that out. But mouse is working on the Xbox, which I'm sure people will be very happy about. Is there any indication that it's actually updated? What are we talking about, Brian? Like, the update came out? Yes. Because when it does update, you'll know. I mean, there's going to be an update pushed out. It's not there on Windows Store just yet, but I'm not too worried about it anyways. We're on the Series X version, but the latest update is 1.3.13.0. So if you go into the sim, you can hit a button. I forgot what, I think it's right-click on the Xbox or Alt on the PC, and it'll bring up the changelog and it'll show you which build you're on. But so far for you Xbox players, things are looking quite nice. Let me bring back our power. We're killing our engine, even though it doesn't really matter because it's not our plane. But, you know, we may as well keep that going, just acting like we are in career mode. Oh, they're in a TBR. By the way, if the clouds don't break up, I'm going to change the weather because I don't want to see clouds the whole time. It didn't work at all and freaked out when you tried to mouse look. Have you ever tried flying in remote Alaskan weather conditions? Keep up the great content. Flight Sim, Alaska Pilot. We actually did a bush flying trip up in Alaska, but not anything crazy with the weather. It was just a nice clear day. But it'd be fun to do that for like a video or something for sure. And you are very much welcome, Brian. Oops. See, yeah, that's much nicer than doing that cursor with the controller.
Beechcraft 070.
I mean, once you get used to it, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still just not great.
Good day.
It's much nicer with a mouse. Good day.
120, tree 5 for Beechcraft 070.
Hang on, let me move my mouse all the way over here. Oh, it's much better. Oh. Let's see. It's funny seeing a cursor while I'm on the Xbox. We already have the oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we already have terrain on. Okay, I was just making sure. But let's see what the weather's like. Yeah, it's just kind of probably dip out of live weather here soon, because it seems like we're gonna just see this the whole time, and that's not what. So let's use our handy dandy mouse on Xbox to change the weather into whatever we want it to be. There we go, much better. I want to see something, I don't want to just see clouds. Change our heading. Thank you for bringing up the lovely mouse, by the way. I kind of forgot that was a big issue, so it was worth tearing up my setup. Oh, man. Co-pilot, you're blocking half my plane here. Like, get out of here. Just trying to get a nice shot. And you're clogging it all up. Oh, it's nice being able to zoom in and all that stuff without having to do like a 10-button combo to do something with the controller. Alright, Dean, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully work goes by nice and quick. And yes, shredding, absolutely. You should do a live stream series where you circumvent the world. I mean, we'll see, Thomas. We'll see. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that do that type of series. And most of my focus, I mean, we could probably do something similar to that in career mode, but that's kind of the goal of career is I like to have planes in different regions of the world just so we see something different all the time. And, yeah, as my voice dies on me already, fantastic. Yeah. And shredding, I'm using the same HOTAS, Thrustmaster HOTAS one that I use for PC because it works both on PC and Xbox, which is nice to have. And then I have a controller for moving the camera on like I do on PC for like showcase, and we do have the mouse plugged in on Xbox just to see if that works, and thankfully it does, which is great. By the way, we haven't even done any showcase stuff here. And Blaze, hey Cal and chat, what are we flying today? We're flying in a Beechcraft Bonanza. We're just doing a free flight. Nothing too crazy. We're on the Series X version because that's the first one that popped up with the build. And I kind of wanted to go here anyways just for the fact that it was crashing so much when we were on here last. And so far, not a single crash. The mouse is working. A lot of the things that people were upset that weren't working are working, which is great for the Xbox folks. And of course, some crashes were fixed on PC as well. So if you were experiencing that there, that is now gone. At least so far. Yeah, around the world stream all day long. It's gonna be a very short flight. We're about to get on Xbox and try this beta. How long have you been flying? We've been flying for, let's see, we're 42 minutes into the flight, or into the stream, and we've been in the air, we've been in the plane now for 33 minutes. And not a single crash so far, which has been a much different experience than we had last time we were here. It's weird, my triggers don't have like a, they're either zeroed out all the way till press it all the way down for some reason. But yeah, if you're just joining, we're basically just flying around, seeing the stability of the sim now on console. I'm not sure if the beta is out for the Windows Store version, because it's always delayed for some reason, I'm not sure. But that's what it should be out on Steam, though. Steam and Xbox always get it first, and then the Windows Store pops in after that. Brian, love watching your stuff. I'm glad you enjoy it. I mean, it's awesome when things are starting to get fixed and everything like that. People are going to be able to have a much better experience personally, and you know, it's awesome to see that. I've been having such a fantastic time with the sim, and it's really exciting for me to think about where the sim is going to go in the future. It'll be nice when everybody that's playing the sim will be able to have that same experience I've been having. I know some of you have been dealing with those crashes and everything like that, and I get it. You know, that can be absolutely frustrating and annoying and just ruin the experience when that's all you're dealing with. So the fact that, you know, you're able to use the mouse now, it looks like the experience is more stable, and you know, it's nice to see that. Just very, very excited to see where the sim goes over the course of the next however many years. And thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. That is very kind of you. I'm glad you enjoy the content enough to do that. Very much appreciate it. Love watching your journey. Oh, I got you. Okay. Gotcha, Brian. Well, either way, the journey has been a joy. And yeah, we were talking about that in yesterday's stream regarding the 737. It's still the 90 million or whatever, 77 million for the used version, even in this new build. I still think they should bring that down. There's no reason for it to be so high up. I mean, it's already a lot of work to get to that point for 44 million. So it's just, I hope they bring that back down. The photogrammetry's looking very nice up here in Denver, or in the outskirts of Denver. Looks nice down there. Yeah, we'll dive into a career mission here. I'm gonna just kind of keep flying around a little bit. See how it does once we get to the heart of Denver with a lot of the skyscrapers and so forth that it has to load in. Alright. Back to the cockpit we go. And let's go ahead and bring our altitude down just a tad. About, let's go to 9,000 feet. Been testing Skynet in Say Intentions this morning. It's looking good. Very nice, Brian. That's good to hear. Alright, don't think I missed anybody else. Perfecto. Yeah, we may as well go down a little bit. There's Centennial. Such a cool restaurant there because it's right on the flight line, so you get to see all the private jets, sometimes some fighter jets parked there as well, helicopters. Nothing like having a fantastic meal and enjoying all the traffic going in and out of Centennial Airport. Adjust our heading just a little bit as well. Perfect. Because it's funny too, I was just about to stream and I was like, you know, I don't know what I want to focus on today, and then all of a sudden I get the notification, oh, the next beta build is here. I was like, well, that makes it easy. How are we still? Oh, we're at 100, that's why. I forgot I changed that after we were dealing with the auto flying when you go into the toolbar with the controller, which that's another reason why it's nice having the mouse. You don't have to deal with that. There's a restaurant near me that is the same idea. It's like 2 minutes away from my work, so I like to go there when I'm in the office. I swear I spend more time looking at planes. Very nice. I mean, I think that should just be a standard for any airport. I mean, my goodness. I don't care if it's a busy one or not, just being able to sit down, enjoy food, and just look out the window and see a bunch of planes, helicopters, and everything else going on. Nothing beats that. Go ahead and lower down just a little bit more. Or a little bit faster as well. Let's go 500 feet per minute. We'll go down to 8,000. We may as well get nice and close. 700 feet per minute. As we pass, I think Cherry Creek Reservoir or something like that. I know it's Cherry something. Excuse me. I need to kick you out of the plane. You're blocking everything. Pretty decent load distance on Xbox too. I mean, you're seeing photogrammetry. I can use a mouse now to point out what I'm talking about. You can see it all the way up to here, which I think is a very good distance for a console version of the sim. I don't know if that's been improved or not, but it seems pretty decent. There's There's already downtown Denver there. We'll just go straight here, and then I'll get heading to turn us to the left. We can probably land in Centennial, or maybe up in Boulder, I don't know, we'll land somewhere. And then we'll go into career mode, just do some tests there as well, but so far free flight, not a single crash on this flight. We're probably getting close to about 40 minutes into it. Which is a much different experience than what we were having last time we were on the Xbox, because we had crashes pretty consistently. I must compliment your streaming style. It's so relaxing, interesting, and informative. I always love hearing that. I'm glad people are enjoying it, because I mean, there's so many people that are out there just to be obnoxious, loud, and over the top, and it's just, that's not me. This is how I do content, no matter what the game is. You know, it's just, I love having that relaxing chat with you guys, having a fun time, and again, very much appreciate all of your support on Flight Sim. I'm glad you enjoy the content. The fact that you guys have continued to stick with me after, what, 3 months of this sim being out now? And you guys still come back to the chats and interact with, I mean, it's awesome to see that. And it'll only get better, you know, with the marketplace coming out, world updates, sim updates. And as I was saying earlier, it'll just be very nice to see how this sim evolves. Currently on a career mission cargo. Nice, Sergeant. Hopefully it'll all work. Oh, I actually bought the never mind. I'll keep it to myself. We'll show it after we land. But yeah, I believe it's been 3 months, because it came out November 11th? 12th? When did this come out? Let's see. But again, thank you so much for the support on the series. Very much appreciate it, and hopefully you guys continue to enjoy the way I do the content and so forth, and the first flight videos, career videos, when more missions come out, and I mean, it's just, this sim is going to ever evolve and expand. It's just awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and turn left here. '24 release date. November 19th, okay. I didn't realize it was that close to Thanksgiving. Oh, there's Coors Field, that looks great. Union Station there. Yeah, Coors Field, Union Station. You even have the... Oh, that looks really good. My goodness, the photogrammetry looks awesome here. Ball Arena, and then where the Broncos play, I think in Power Field now. I don't know. That's been changed so many times. And it's not chugging along trying to load in the details of the buildings. It's at a steady frame rate. Very cool. And I think we can see just a bit of the hangar from the old Laurie Air Force Base right there. I must have flown over that. I forgot about it. But no, so far, things are looking much better on the Xbox side of things. That's great. Because I know the pain you guys were going through after that last stream we did. That was crazy. Hey, Kappa Flyer. Hello, hello. And D-Beast, in career missions, Cowtown, have you experienced crazy winds or turbulences before that cause your plane to just fall out of the sky or drastically lose airspeed. I can't say I've experienced that with winds. I've experienced, like, the Grand Caravan's the worst one. I don't know if it's still the same. But the Grand Caravan, it's always seeming like it's in hurricane force winds all the time. But I can't say I've stalled out of the sky because of wind. But I've definitely dealt with crazy crosswinds before. And that's awesome, Brian. Yeah, it's going to be awesome having DLSS 4 official support in Sim Update 2, where you'll actually be able to just toggle it. I know you can go into the file systems or something like that. I don't know the the specifics of it, but that's great to hear that that new setup is improving performance as well. Let's go ahead and land in Centennial here. Same, I just bought a used PC-12 for medium cargo, new sub, solid stream, my dude. Well, thank you. Flinecki. I think I pronounced that one right. But nice. Yeah, it's great upgrading away from... I mean, I love the Grand Caravan, but it needs some work before I go back to it. But it's great upgrading to either the PC-12 or PC-24 after that. No doubt about it. And of course, I still need to fix the oxygen pressurization issue that the 12 has, but still a very fantastic plane. Let's go ahead and turn left a bit more so we can line up with Centennial a bit better. Shouldn't the scenery be more brighter and more colorful? I mean, honestly, not really in a city. You're always going to have those browns and so forth. Plus, I think we're still set to, well, we must be set to spring because all the trees have leaves on it. I mean, we got the beautiful mountains off in the distance there. Because I don't even know what is the time. Are we set to February? Oh, we are. Well, no wonder it's brown. Here, let me go to... There we go. It's a little bit more colorful now in July. I guess for whatever reason it placed a lot of pine trees. I don't know why didn't it lose leaves? Hang on. There we go. We got a little... Yeah, for some reason it goes to green again. I'm not sure why it does that. Get a little bit of color on the Xbox version for fall. I mean, this isn't prime location to be doing that anyways with tree watching. You have to be more in the mountains, but let's go back to February here. So that's why it's a bit more brown. A lot of the grass is dead, of course. Oh, hello. We're here. I'm surprised nobody's done Centennial yet. I'm not sure why. We were actually just talking about that with the restaurant there and everything. Let's see here. When you fly any PC, you will never go back to a Caravan. Well, I mean, that's true too. I mean, it would probably still be in my catalog. But, I mean, I love the Sky Courier anyways. That's been my... So you're probably right. I probably wouldn't go back to the Caravan because the Sky Courier has been a great one to fly too. Love that thing. Thanks, Cowtown. I did a mission with Cessna 172 and out of nowhere I lost all my airspeed, and like you mentioned, with the Caravan it felt like hurricane-like wind, and that's why it's weird. It only seems to be that plane that really deals with it. I mean, obviously every plane can deal with a crosswind, but that one is just... It's insane. I don't know what's with it. Alright, let's go ahead and disengage our autopilot here. Bring back our power. Do a little flyover. Got quite a bit of traffic going on here. Let's see where the AI is landing, because I always like to match where they're landing. Or taking off from. It looks like they're taking off to the south. But yeah, hopefully somebody makes a Centennial add-on. Alright, we'll let the Gulfstream take off. Bring our power back. I just realized it sounds like I'm peaking on the... Like, I need a new microphone. This thing is just obnoxious. It's like it's either too low or too high, and it's never a good medium for some reason. Oops, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna go with just one notch of flaps. I'm not too worried about it. Get our gears down. Go ahead and lift our camera up a little bit. Not on the center line, but still happy with that landing. So we should be close to 50 minutes at this point on this flight and not a single crash. So we'll move over to career mode and we'll do a little cargo mission there. Slam on the brakes a lot here just to get off the runway. Well, looks like we're pretty much in the middle of no taxiways to get over there, so let's go ahead and go left. We may as well taxi it out. We could just quit, but, you know. And Drone Pilot, this build is really focused, it seems like it was mainly focused on fixing a ton of crashes and instances of crashing on both Xbox and PC. So that's pretty much the primary change, or changes, in this build from the previous one. And so far, not a single crash, so fingers crossed it continues to be that way. Let's see here. I did not expect to join and recognize the terrain. You are quite literally flying within a mile of me virtually right now. Nice, Spencer. Very nice. Yep, just took off from Colorado Springs and then just kind of did some touch and goes in Meadow Lake and Falcon, and then flew up here just to see how everything was going on in Denver and landed in Centennial. And thank you, Drone. And Shredding, this is Centennial outside of Denver, southeast of Denver. Sorry if my taxiing is all over the place. I'm just kind of looking at chat while doing this. What the sim needs to do is basically what Google Maps does, where if you want to have, like if you're going on a trip or something like that, and you know you're going to be, it can download a block of the air, you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of cool, especially if you love flying in a certain area. You can download that specific part of the Sim's map and just not have that, you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be a great thing to have. But I'm not really sure. I feel like that's going to be a... Oh, nope. That's not the... hang on, I'm trying to figure out the... Hang on, we'll just do it here. I can find it... Wait. There. Oh, it's right there. There it is. Turn that off. Turn that all off. Perfect. We did a whole flight on the Xbox version and didn't crash. And by not crash, I mean the sim, not us. I don't crash. Alright. Cool. So let's go over to career mode and see if we can successfully complete a mission there. I still gotta figure out this bigger hangar. It does not like loading on the Xbox for some reason. But yeah, again, back to the downloading part, I don't think there's a timeline on that. I mean, they just kind of keep talking about how, you know, it's like 2 petabytes or more of data that the sim has. So, I mean, maybe something down the road, but I don't think it's something that's going to be coming out relatively soon. Let's see, freelancer, please. And we are going to do a cargo flight in a lovely plane that I don't think I've ever done in career mode. I mean, we probably flew it as a an employee, but I bought it just to have something different. It's the Zlin Aviation Norden, the tail dragger. Just had a really fun time flying that in our Alaska trip stream that we did over the weekend, so I was like, oh, I'll buy one just to have it. I'm happy to say that I have finally completed a cargo mission in full with no crashes on Xbox. Every other time I've attempted, it's failed on every other update. Yay, that's awesome, Justin. That's awesome. I'm glad you're having a better experience on the Xbox version of the sim. That's great. I have a fleet of PC-12s, Vision jets, and other various planes. I have the ES-30, no missions really, and a Citation, no missions. Aside from the 737, what would you guys go after? Honestly, at this point, my credits are being saved for the marketplace. That's what I'm kind of excited for at this point, so I'm just kind of building up my credits, saving those. I should have washed my plane before we left, but oh well, forgot that. Don't know why I'm not using the mouse. Hang on. Oops. But yeah, regarding credits and stuff, I'm so excited to buy some planes. Of course, we're going to be getting that Cessna 185F for free. Really looking forward to that. And again, third-party developers, please support career mode as well.
Great. It's Orient to your dispatcher, you know. Just a quick reminder.
Because I mean, to have an ever-evolving catalog of aircraft to use in career mode is going to be awesome.
Very important shipment for one of our clients. Needs to get to Nicholson promptly. Our skids are built to handle slight turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed and adapt to changing conditions. A prompt and safe delivery is key for the success of our business. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Safe skies ahead.
No, that's why. Announcer taxi.
Yankee Mike Hotel, Uniform Traffic Zlin Aviation Victor Hotel. Hotel Romeo Papa is taxiing to runway 24.
30 minutes in on your cargo mission. Hopefully you will, Sergeant. Hopefully you can be 2 for 2 on the chat, being able to complete career missions on the Xbox version.
Yankee Mike Hotel, Uniform, Traffic's Land Aviation, Victor Hotel. Hotel Romeo Papa taking off runway 24 departure to the south.
Go ahead and pop on here and we're gonna just take off. I'm not gonna do that taxi. We'll just get going. These things are just so crazy. I swear. I'm always amazed. It's just like, oh, you're on the ground for like, I don't know, 1.5 seconds and then you're already airborne. It's amazing. Alright, let's get up to 650 feet and then we'll see what our actual altitude is going to be. Blocks, please. Thank you. 1,600 feet is what we're going for, so let's go ahead and get that in here. There's that. And our heading is going to be... Oh, there we go. I was looking at the wrong thing. There we go. Perfect. Let's have our... Oops! I just messed up my altitude. Oh, we're already at 1,600 feet. Oh, no. Hang on. Slow things down. Alright, so there's that. Got our heading set up there. Perfect. Going to flight controls. Toggle our heading. And autopilot. Oh, hang on. We need to arm it. Then we can do that. We'll also have nav mode on, so once we intercept our magenta line with our heading set, it'll swap over to navigation, and we'll be ready to go. Simple as that. Over just a little bit more. Oh, this is so much... Yeah, I see why you guys were mad that the mouse wasn't working, because my goodness, it's just so much better. Instead of using that Xbox cursor. Alright, so let's go ahead and versus this, get some vertical speed to bring us back to 60 feet. I didn't even think of the marketplace. I've almost forgotten about it since 24 came out. That is gonna be... It is. It really is. So excited for that. Now, hopefully, you are going to stop at 1,600 feet. Consoles need a head tracking solution. I still wish Xbox would go into VR like PlayStation did, too. I would love that. Or at least just partner with Quest, you know? Get the Meta Quest over here and let us plug it in. That would be awesome. I do like how in the beta you can enable, disable add-ons in the library section. Very nice. By the way, welcome to the stream, the House of Belforian. Welcome to the stream. And Gerald Jones, hello, welcome. But yeah, the only reason I haven't dived into the ES30 personally is just because apparently it's quite broken and the battery system doesn't work. I tried flying the eVTOLs in free flight, and it's weird. It's very weird. I was just trying to get some practice with it, so whenever we get to use those in career mode, we'd be ready for it, but I need a lot more work on that. But cool, we got to our altitude. We're still... Wait, what are we... what are we doing? Why are we not on my head? There we go. I think because I had it toggled already before I hit autopilot, kind of made it a bit weird, but we're good now. We're good. What a turn. But yeah, I've been really enjoying my time with these types of aircraft and just trying to get used to, you know, takeoffs and landings and so forth. Which build version is it? Gens, this is 1.3.13.0 is the latest build of the beta. I wish I could try the beta. You can if you want. Even if you're on the Game Pass version, you can definitely do it. You just need to download the Xbox Insider Hub app, which, by the way, since there's 78 people, if you want to join the beta and you don't know how, I'll showcase it to you really quick here. So you'll go to the Xbox Store or Windows Store. It's the same process on PC or Xbox. Once you do that, you'll go to it. Xbox Insider Hub right there. You click on that. And all you have to do once you have this installed is go to Previews. And for you, it'll be under Available because you obviously haven't joined it yet. So you'll scroll down here and you'll find this, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Beta. You'll click on it. It'll have a button that says Join. And then once it shows Manage, the update will be there once you launch the sim again. And you'll be on the beta program. As simple as that. And you don't have to worry about losing any progress. All that's saved in the cloud. I've reinstalled the sim a few times at this point. Not because of the beta, but before the beta came out. And all the progress in career mode and so forth is saved. You don't have to worry about losing anything. And that's all you have to do to join the beta. Even if you're on Game Pass or anything like that. And FMJ, this beta build fixes, or so far, seems to have fixed a lot of the crashing issues. I mean, that was the main focus for this entire build. It had a lot of crash fixes in it. And we've been streaming on the Xbox Series X version now for... We've been in the air for probably well over an hour now without a single crash. I have that app and it doesn't work. It should. There's no requirement or anything like that. Is the bumping helis in the hangar fixed now? It was... I believe it was in one of the change logs for the beta. I haven't seen it personally anymore. And we've had the, you know, the Sky Crane, the H-125, all that kind of stuff, and I haven't seen that. And of course, the helicopters in Sim Update 1 fly so much better with the ground effect. It doesn't do that weird, like, altitude weirdness where you got close to, like, the refill truck, the oil rig platforms, where it would just always lift you up for some reason, and people were telling me, oh, that's realistic. It's like, get out of here. Either way, that's been fixed, and it's so much better flying those helicopters now. Much, 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 much better. And Flanecki, I'm glad you enjoy the stream. Very much appreciate that. The only thing you have to worry about with the PC-12 and PC-24, especially if you're flying in Europe, you're always going to be getting a ton of tiny runways. That's why I left Europe with those aircraft. Because with my PC-24, I'm always flying in like Saudi Arabia and stuff. Never have had any issues. Those runways are always just gigantic. It's been great. And Jens, if you're still running into that issue, just sell the helicopters, buy them again. That's what I did, and I never ran into it again. By the way, what kind of flight path we got going on here anyways? Why are we turning? Oh, I know why. Because we just met up with our navigation. I don't know, I'm trying to use the controller for this. Let's open up our EFB. Get out of Colorado, because we're in Australia now. A little bit off of what the EFB is showing, but that's okay. We're still going to be following it. Nice straight shot to Alexandria Homestead Airport, 151 nautical. Oh my god, that's... Oh boy. Okay, we might... Oh, we're going really slow too. Why am I doing this? What am I doing? I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was just talking the whole time. Sitting here going like 50 knots. Unbelievable. And yep, I've been using the Saab 340 for passenger transport. Really love flying that plane. But hopefully we'll start seeing those heavy cargo missions in here. And then of course the super heavy after that. But yeah, it makes some good passive income for sure, FMJ. Well, Gerald, wait, Gerald, didn't you say you don't have the beta then? Because you said it didn't work. So if you're still crashing, that's why, because you're still on the public build. Nothing's going to change from that. Because everything that is in this beta is not in the public version of the sim. I was silently watching, waiting for another incident to... Wow, Blaze, this is unbelievable. You were going to let another incident happen? The good old Cessna Corvallis, another plane I love, but I do not like having people hanging out of the aircraft. I mean, you don't run into that issue if you only have 2 passengers with you, but if it's more than 2, that's when that glitch happens with the Corvallis. So I'm still really hoping that once this beta build, or Sim Update 1 officially releases, we'll get some plane improvements as well. I'm downloading that right now. Very nice. Flanecki. I always want to make sure I'm saying it right, because typically I butcher names. Nice and windy. Run around all over the place. For me, especially if you're on Xbox, I'd say the beta is well worth it now, because this is the most stable I've seen this sim on Xbox ever. I mean, this has been fantastic so far. Just finished my cargo flight in some... Oh, alright. And no crash. Well, I'm glad you had no crash, Sergeant. That is great to hear. And of course, a majority of my time in Sim Update 1 has of course been on the PC version, which I've been having a great time with that as well. But yeah, this has been excellent. I'm definitely happy for you console players where you can actually, you know, use the sim without having to worry about progress just being gone just because of crashes. Have I been saying it wrong? Flinicky. You know what? I'm just gonna say Flynn and call it a day. Is there a flight entertainment on that thing? Well, you know, nowadays, everybody's carrying tablets and everything. I mean, you can enjoy the numbers changing. Oh, hello. All the way into the system. Throwing my controller at my TV if I see TD on the beta. Alright. That sounds fun. And Andreas, is that on PC? Because I've flown the C-17 and 737 and haven't had any crashes on landing. I fly with a Turtle Beach flight stick only, use controller for certain functions, no complaints. Nice, FMJ, very nice. Well, I mean, when you load in, like, if you're doing the camera stuff, it stutters on PC too, because it's loading in. I mean, it doesn't stutter as much like that, but it's still not bad. But that happens on PC too when you're messing with, like, camera settings and so forth. But as long as the main component of, you know, the flying part is, you know, nice and consistent, that's all that matters. Oh, the Series S. Ah, well, that explains it. That explains that. The airliners are always obviously a lot more of a hog on the systems. And below us, you'll find all the man-eating creatures that Australia is known for. As a matter of fact, I think I can see a 20-foot spider crawling around the forest below us. Yeah, because I mean, if you're adding the big airliners plus a big airport, especially on an Xbox Series S, it's going to be quite a time for it. I mean, the only thing I can think of is if they really downgrade graphical aspects of it. Because, I mean, you have to think the Xbox Series S has to bring in the photogrammetry, especially if you have air traffic on as well from AI stuff. That can also cause some frame rate stuff, and, you know, it's just a lot goes on with the airliners, big airports, and AI traffic all at the same time. But so far, with his latest beta build, not a single crash on the Series X. My pilot could not be happier about it. Why am I seeing through his visor so much? Why the triggers are so crazy on my showcase camera. Why do I not have a dark visor on? What's going on? This is unbelievable. I don't want to see my character's face. Yeah, I'm not sure, Andres. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm surprised the Series S can even run the sim, to be completely honest with you. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, what is that thing? $300? Everybody, we are now only one. Oh my goodness, that feels like I haven't changed a lot. We might not do this whole flight, but oh my. Just get closer to overspeed here. Just get on the brink of it. I thought we were going to be closer to 100 even on that. Kelderman, yes, actually I do have some, because in the last development stream, they talked a lot about VR actually, and they're going to be putting more people onto the VR side of things to improve that whole experience. So there's stuff coming for VR for sure. There's definitely stuff coming for VR folks. I think there's some coming in Sim Update 1, but a majority of it will probably be Sim Update 2 and past that. But rest assured, there are some VR improvements coming. I was amazed that I ran 2020 on it. They can be found for $250 less than the cost of most places. Yeah, no doubt about that. Crazy Hippie, 1968. It's an update for everything. If you're on the Windows Store version, for whatever reason, that one doesn't come out at the same time as Steam and Xbox. But it'll be an update or a new build for everybody. But I think the Windows Store version is a bit delayed. It's typically like a couple hours later for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it will be available on every version that the sim is on. Thanks, I stopped playing in early January. I'm doing career mode in VR, which is the worst combo right now. Well, hopefully you'll be having a greater experience here shortly, Ezra. Some nice wind out here. Oh my god, we've only gone 5. Okay, we're not gonna do all this. Let's do a test in the Airliner. Because we're gonna be here all day if we're just doing that flight. I don't want to do those long flights on the stream because that's no fun for anybody. Those types of flights, I have the autopilot doing its thing and I leave. I am not sitting there all day on that. So let's do an Airliner. Since we were just talking about that. This one here, I mean, honestly, the Airbuses for me on PC, they don't like they always stutter when I'm going with the camera from the front to back or back to front. I don't know why it always does that. So on PC, it's a bit weird, but we'll do a 7. Well, yeah, we did the 737 last. Let's do the. I don't know what I want to do actually. Oh, my beluga! That was such a fun stream yesterday. I hope you guys really enjoyed that one. Doing our little mock super heavy cargo mission, transferring some A320 fuselages. That was great. We'll just do the 787. Let's see what happens. I finally perfected autopilot and nav, mainly so when... Ooh. Okay. That's awesome, I just found it. Thanks again. Very nice. Oh, I don't use SimRate. But I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Let's just... Oh, no, we'll go to Europe. We were already up in Denver. We're not going to do like a long flight anyways, just kind of do some touch and goes somewhere. I don't want to go to Paris. Let's go to Amsterdam. Go to a big airport, or a larger one. Oh my goodness, yeah, that'll work. Really do a nice test here. I need a large spot, please. There we go. What kind of liveries we got on the 7? I have hardly done anything with anything other than 737 for the most part. Just because the other aircraft aren't in career just yet. But all the any builds, Airbuses are coming to career, of course. Basically everything that's in the standard sim is coming to career that isn't, which will be really nice. We got KLM, Korean, and that's it. We'll do a Korean Air. Why not? We're still on that. Parking? We are? Yeah, please. Blade, that's why I was just like, I'm gonna quit reading this. I was like, oh no, what is happening here? Oh! What is going on? Look away! Got a party going on in Amsterdam, apparently. Oh, thank goodness. No, no, don't. Just quit loading it in. Get me on the ground! I don't want to keep looking at that. Are we gonna get into here? Or is it doing one of those things where it kind of just sits there above? Because I don't want to keep looking at this flickering going on here. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. I did not... Oh, we're definitely not doing this at night. I can guarantee that. Oh, blinded by the light. But they did fix the... Or they improved, because the previous beta builds, this camera was really sensitive for some reason, so it's a lot better now, which is great. Oh, there we go. $787 Dreamliner. Looking very nice. I haven't flown this thing since 2020. I'm a bit out of practice on it. Oh boy, there we go. Because we're not going to be cold starting this. Let everything load in here. Because this is one of the hand-drawn airports, or tin airports, whatever the actual name is. So it looks like it always reloads it after every time. Doesn't want to load the little models over here on the side. But yeah, I mean, airliners and Xbox. This has always been my experience with that. Gotcha, FMJ. $60 gigs of mods? Oh my. My goodness. Oh shoot, I didn't realize we were moving. I was not even paying. Okay, well, we're here. Alright, we're in the air now. I did not. I was not looking at the screen. I must have turned off the. Okay. Well.
Boeing November 120.
And that's what you get when you don't pay attention to the screen, everybody.
5054.
There's a lot of flickering going around here in Amsterdam, because it's doing it over here too. Ooh, the frame rate is not happy over here.
Boeing 070 radar contact 3 miles southeast of Schiphol, 1,900 feet, QNH 101 tree.
Roger, Boeing 070.
The livery's not loaded in right either. Why? How am I not losing any speed? I'm going up and I'm idle. Hello? Oh my goodness, things aren't loading right in here at all. Oh my. Throttle is still at 90. Oh, this is all just insane here. I don't have any control over this. There we go. Wow, something's really weird around here. I mean, we just saw how good the satellite and photogrammetry looked in Denver, so I'm not sure what's going on up here in Amsterdam. Let's do another test somewhere else, because something is absolutely weird around here. My goodness. Because that was insane. Let's just try an any builds aircraft here. Because, wow, that was something. I don't know what's going on up there, but my god. That was crazy. Let's go to Florida or something. Do Orlando. Because that was not great. Oh, I'm in the parking garage. I was like, what am I looking at here? Just park me over here so I don't have to worry about pushbacks. But I've said this for a while. If you really want to dive into airliners fully, I'd highly recommend going over to the PC side of things. I mean, if you're flying like the smaller aircraft, oh, it's doing that here too. Is it because of the airliners? Like, why is it? What is happening? Does it just freak out when you pick a bigger plane or something? Because that's weird. Let me just do something that isn't an airliner for a second. Just looks all pixelated and stuff because it's loading it in, but it's not flickering. It seems like anytime you have like an airliner selected, it freaks out. That's just so... Oh no, it's still doing a little dance here. Because, yeah, it seems like whenever you do a custom airport on Xbox, it does this long load time just to get all that stuff drawn, no matter what you're picking. Because even though we picked, did we pick the 404 Titan? Is that what I don't even know what I picked. It might be a... Oh no, it's Beechcraft. Hey, there's a real player. See, everything's loaded. There's no weird blurry livery. Just the draw distance is so short. That's why they have no gears on that. We have the traffic on. So now let's try it with just loading in an airliner again. Let's see. Let's do the A321. And go right back to Orlando just to see what's going on here. Oh, no, we don't want small. Let's go to unknown. And let's try this again. See what's going on. Well, I mean, we just spent a good hour and a half without any bugs or anything like that. It's just once you get to the airliners on console, it's just how it goes. I think the only thing they can really do is just really lower the quality of it. Like, make it to where it doesn't have to draw as much, or these handcrafted airports need to be turned down too. I think that's going to be the biggest way to combat the performance. But we'll see how this goes. We can turn off traffic too, just to see if that improves it. This was a pretty quick load time. Quicker than the 787. Obviously there's going to be some stutters since it's loading stuff in. Oh, gotta freeze. And we'll just do a test really quick, just to see if anything improves with the traffic turned off. Let's see. Oh, wait, can you even... Oh, wait, yeah, you can. I mean, we can turn off photogrammetry, too. We can just turn off all those things and just see if anything improves regarding that. Some weird flickering going on over there. But see, it's just... to me, it's not the way to experience the sim. I mean, if you really want to do the airliner, I mean, it's not fun when there's nothing to look at. You know, there's no other traffic or anything like that, or if you have photogrammetry turned off, and... I don't know. It's just... if you really want to do airliners, I still think PC's the way to go. I mean, if you're flying anything else, you know, Sky Couriers, all that kind of stuff, you're going to have a great time on the Xbox side of things, but once you get to the bigger aircraft, without turning everything down graphics-wise and so forth, it's just going to be not the optimal experience. So I'm going to turn all that stuff on again. I still see that flickering going on there. That's weird. And no, I'm not saying that just because, oh, you know, PC's better, and I'm not that type of person. I'm just saying, it's just like, if you want that optimal experience with the airliner specifically, that's the only reason I'm saying it like that. Oh, I did not mean to close that. I was just trying to get rid of the GPU there. Why is the GPU still here? Didn't I turn it on? Oh, I guess I toggled it on is what
Orlando
happened.
ground Airbus November 12070. Request taxi for straight out departure with uniform.
Oh, I left the chocks in too. Nice.
Contact tower on 124.
Can I turn those out? Oh, I can. All right. Well, I mean, of course, PC is like the perfect place to play a flight sim, of course. But for people that are, you know, somewhat interested in flight sim and stuff like that, it's still a great experience, minus the airline stuff. Once you get to the airliners, the experience kind of becomes a little less enjoyable. Oh, do we need to change something? Hang on. Because, I mean, the stutters and stuff just aren't very fun to deal with. Because every time you go out, it kind of has to reload everything. I think this is what I want. Yeah, there we go. Because, I mean, yeah, every time we leave outside the cabin or go back into the cockpit, it has that load time, which is really weird. Almost done with a cargo mission with no CTD. My TV might live to see another... Oh, that's great.
Airbus 070. Did you hear my last transmission?
Nope, I sure didn't, because yeah, it's still it didn't load in the textures right in the cockpit yet still. Yeah, it's just... Honestly, they probably just need to turn down a lot of stuff when you select an airliner. Is pretty much what needs to happen. Because, I mean, if we go into, like, I want to show an example here of something that isn't an airliner. So let's just pick a nice plane, and then we'll load somewhere else. So let's just do... Let's go to my Corvallis. I haven't flown that in forever. And we'll just pick a nice airport. Oops. We'll go to... No, I still want to go somewhere with a lot of stuff. Let's just go, let's go to Miami. Just outside of Miami, we'll do that. See how it does. I feel like picking the airliners has really tanked everything now. What in the world? All these heliports. I don't want helipads. Here we go. Boca Raton. Perfect. Yeah, everything's flickering. It's ever since... Here, you know what? Let's restart the sim. Because something with the airliners just jacked everything up. Vision jet. No doubt. And I saw somebody bringing up PlayStation 5 for Flight Sim. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something at their State of Play about that heading over there. If it's not today, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens somewhere down the road. I mean, Forza Horizon's heading over to PlayStation. Rumors are Halo is as well, which is pretty crazy. I'm still not sure about that whole strategy, but hey, what do I know? I don't run a business, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously it'll make more money, but then what's the point of the Xbox ecosystem, you know? I mean, I don't care either way. It's just like, okay, if I don't have to buy another Xbox and whatever, I'll just have it on PC or whatever and go from that. But alright, let's see if a restart helped with the flickering, because that was only happening after we started doing the airliner stuff. What is this? Wait, what is that? What is this symbol? Why is it a person? I'm so confused. What is that about? Is it because it was the airliner? It shows like suitable airports for it? I've never seen that symbol. 500 plus hours in this sim, and that was the first time I've ever seen that. That was crazy. Alright, let's see if the flickering is done, or if it's just something weird going on over here. Nope, loaded in nice. Yeah, it's just something with the airliners is not very friendly with the sim on Xbox. I think where it went wrong is the Xbox version should not have been an identical copy of the PC version. I think it should have been a different experience for console, because I think that's what's causing the issues. Is it's basically the PC version but on Xbox, and it's just, I don't know. I just don't think it's Oh, what in the world? Okay, I guess we'll start this ourselves here. Is it not switching the mixture out? Is that why? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But I mean, again, if you're not dealing with the airliners, you're gonna have a fun experience flying these other planes. But once you get to the airliners, it's just... Oh, I'm not priming it either. Why? Even the quick start doesn't want to start it. What in the world? Okay. Let's get the checklist open. I don't know what I'm doing here. Going to the wrong place is what I'm doing. Fuel selector, fullest tank. Great. Alright, starting engine. Mixture, rich. Alright, so full 100%. Prop RPM max. Throttle open a quarter. There we go. Battery switch on. All this is already on from the quick start button we did. Strobe is not on. No wonder we didn't toggle it on. Aux fuel pump on 3 to 5 seconds. One, two, three, four, five. Magneto start switch, start position. Did that actually... Weird. hold on. I'm just gonna spawn. I don't know why that's not wanting to start up. So we're gonna just spawn on the runway and get going here, because I've already wasted enough time here. Goodness gracious. Hello, Hansix. Hello, hello. We did a career mode mission earlier, David. We're just in free flight at the moment. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Interesting spawning. X and down? Nope, that's flaps. Parking brake off here. Really wanted to go to the left there. I just don't have any flaps down, which is good. Perfect for a takeoff. I'm all flustered after dealing with all that nonsense. All kinds of people over at this airport over here. But, I mean, this is what I mean, because, you know, the first hour and a half of us just flying around in our Bonanza and all that stuff was a fantastic experience. It just, once you get to those airliners, I don't know, it's just... Either those need to just be removed for now until they can figure something out, or just something graphical and performance-wise needs to be changed. Because it's just... console airline experience just isn't where it needs to be.
0026070.
070 radar contact. 1 miles north of 42 Foxtrot Delta, 1,000 feet. Altimeter 29.
It's RB and X for... Oh, okay. I don't know what I was hitting. I think I was doing X and up on the D-pad. Hey, Kyle. The update did not bring anything new. It was just focused on primarily crash fixes and so forth. And we haven't had a single crash on the Xbox version, which was an absolute gigantic issue in the previous builds of this beta. I mean, we were crashing left and right, but it's been flawless with 0 crashes this entire stream. But see, no satellite image, it's just something with the airliners really just kills the sim on console. I don't know what it is, but yeah, there's obviously something that needs to be worked on regarding airlines on the Xbox. But no ground texture issues, nothing wrong with loading, any of that stuff. So it's just, it's odd. Very, very odd. Hello, Ben. Hello, hello. I won't break the stream, I promise. I remember that. Petition for Blaze Vision jet flight. Ugh. Lame. Oh, fine. I suppose we'll load into the Vision jet again. I don't think we've flown it on the Xbox version, so... Here it is. Oh, and I don't count that airliner. I just wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't realize I hit the brake button on the controller. I need a new... This red and white one, I'm so sick of seeing this livery. My goodness. I feel like every time I've flown it, it was that red and white one, and I'm just... Oh, that actually looks really good. That's a nice livery. But that red and white one, I'm just so sick and tired of seeing. Oh, man. Is this the same air? No, this is something else. Maybe it's the same one. I don't care. We're gonna spawn here and go from that. We've flown the Erickson Crane helicopter. We just did a video over that a couple days ago. We started our own aerial construction company. Did EFB work in career? Yeah, we had it open when we were in the career mode. Yeah. See, now that is a lovely livery on this. My goodness, so much better than that default red and white one. That looks great. Nice. Because that red and white one, I'm done with it. Oh, there we go. Get the chocks out. I think that's oh no. Would help to uncover the engine. Not gonna get very far with that on. We can't forget these inside. Perfect. Livery's loading all over the place, though. Oh, wait, this plane... Never mind, this plane has a really short load distance, I forget. It does that on PC, too, with the dash. Or it reloads for some reason. But alright. And I forgot there's like these battery things you need to turn off at some point. I always forget, because it's always few and far between when we're in this thing. Battery 2 goes off, gotcha. But sure, let's do that autoland. I'm interested in seeing it. Probe heat off, that should be up here. Oxygen's off, who needs oxygen? Fuel quantity miscompare, don't care about that. Cabin life not set, or LFE not set. That's fine, I'm not worried about that. Oh, what did I just hit? Was that the parking brake I just hit? Oh, it was. Okay, we were good. I didn't realize I toggled it off already. I hope this is a long enough runway for this thing, too. I kind of didn't think about that. Oh, that doesn't even... It's a taxiway? I think it's just a side road, but we're gonna turn it into a taxiway. For the Airliner to work, you have to hit the button, then hit it again, then turn AP off, then hit the button again. Oh my god, what? Alright. So do I need to toggle anything like an airport I'm trying to go to, or does it just find the nearest one? On, off, AP, off. Okay, well first of all, where is this at? Is it this thing? No, that's the parachute system, right? Cirrus airframe parachute system. Oh, that's for the parachuting in. No big red button behind it. Oh, this. Safe return. So that goes on and then off, and then autopilot. So do I want autopilot on and then hit the red button, or autopilot off and then on? I believe the parachute does work, yes. Flat, I have one notch down.
Approach November 12070 is type 1 mile southeast of X-ray, Fife, Niner 200 feet. Request flight following.
Oh, okay.
November 12070.
Try to get this situated here. Why is the button so far? Oh, I guess it's just for the passengers.
Squawk 2 tree 26070.
070 radar, contact 2 miles southeast of X-ray Fife, Niner 700 feet.
Oh.
Altimeter 29er.
No
Niner
airport
2.
found.
Roger 070.
Pretty funny, it has all the different languages in there as well. So is this where I do the whole... on? Oh my goodness, this is going like super fast. There we go. Landing in 14 minutes. Oh, cool. I've never seen this before. We may as well just see what's going on. Nice. That's pretty cool. Very nice, Blaze. I mean, I kind of forgot to see. I knew it had the parachute system. I didn't realize it had the auto lamp feature in there. En route to Cape Canaveral. Nice. But nice, Adam. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I believe you, Blaze. I'm not like other people out there that, oh, it doesn't work. Just because I didn't get it to work means it doesn't work. Go in the back and yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't have to be up here. See you later, co-pilot. Let's just sit back, relax, and let the plane fly itself. Interested to see how the landing part goes. Ah. That is a really cool feature though, like for real life situations and so forth. Surprised we're still climbing. Oh, I say that right there. We're descending in 9 minutes. Sorry, plane. Oh, we got like instructions. Press and hold the talk button on the center screen to talk to air traffic control. Die Sprachteste auf dem mittleren Bildschirm gedrückt halten, mit der Flugzeug zu sprechen. That's exactly how you pronounce that, everybody. Thanks for joining the German language learning portion of the stream. Somebody's in a Phoenix A321 over there for, oh, it even says Delta Airlines thank you livery. That's pretty funny. Nice. Will it activate flat? I'm assuming it does everything for us. Hey Tyler, welcome to the stream. I got the PC-24, but I keep getting a no takeoff message. That just means like if you're just trying to taxi and you're at a low speed, it's just saying you're not gonna be able to take off with that level of power that you're currently in. That's why it does that warning. So you're good. You don't have to worry about that. Once you're full power, it's all good to go.
070 contact. Approach on 128. 375. Good day.
Going to 128.
Oh, and it also has to do with the flaps and stuff. I mean, that makes sense too. It's just letting you know that you don't have the right takeoff configuration. Thank you for the added info shredding. We'll be landing in 11 minutes. We'll be descending in 5 and turning in 9. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to see this now. Be a great way to wrap up this beta stream. Still love this livery though, my goodness. This isn't the space shuttle one, is it? Oh. Come on, let's make this larger really quick. No, this is something else, okay. Because I think that's a bit north of it. Yeah, it's this one. Emergency autoland active. This is cool. Even shows the path it's gonna take. Your aircraft ID is November 12070. Yeah, Tyler, because at this point I've flown it so much I just kind of ignore that pop-up anyway. I was like, I know what I'm doing, thanks. Wait, there's actually an animation to it as well? I mean, it's cool that he has no head, but, you know, it's still, I mean, it's awesome that it does that. 2 out of this. I just realized this isn't centered with the center of constant. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna let it do whatever it's gonna do, and we'll see what happens. This is pretty awesome. We're 2 minutes out from our descent.
Vertical
No action
track.
required. There's our airport right there, of course. Hey, Halloween, the beta's been going great. I mean, we haven't had a single crash. We've been playing on the Xbox Series X version this past couple hours. Much more stable, so if you're on the Xbox side of things, it's been going great. And of course, crash fixes on the PC side of things too. It's in general. We're just doing a nice little emergency auto land in the Cirrus Vision jet. And hopefully you have the same luck we've been having, James, because yeah, I mean, the last time, because we did the Xbox Series X version with the old beta build from a couple weeks ago, and it was crashing all over the place for us, so... But we've been in different regions, more busier places, and so forth, and not a single crash. It's been awesome. Currently stress testing this in 3 flights and career, no crash. I'm loving it. That's awesome, Sergeant. Glad you're having a much better experience. That's great to hear. I could go for some barbecue right now, Kevin. Or Justin. I don't know where I got Kevin from. Justin. Oh man. Definitely getting... Did I even have breakfast? Oh no, I had cereal. That was hours ago. I'm getting hungry. May as well communicate with Tower, let them know about our DoorDash order we want to put in, so that way the food's ready for us when we have our lovely aircraft land for us. Landing in 6 minutes. We're about to start our turn here. Well, that's awesome, James. I'm glad you've been seeing how everything's been going. Is there a release date set? Right now, the date is February 18th, Thomas. Just 6 days away. If everything goes well with the marketplace and the update, it should release there. If not, it could get pushed back to the 25th, but so far nothing else has been said. So it seems like 18th of February is still on track for release. Nearly 9 p.m. here in London. I wouldn't mind parking. Nice. See, there we go. I really hope they unlock Heavy soon. I'm already at 1.3 billion credits. Oh my goodness gracious. But I'm sure that's all coming up. Of course, the marketplace, new planes, all that good stuff will hopefully reinvigorate your excitement into career mode. Yeah, I mean, even in 2020, something with the NASA call sign is out there. That's cool. But yeah, even with 2020, airlines just were never something I enjoyed on the Xbox version. I've just never had a good time with them. On the Xbox, I should say. We've flown them on PC, of course. But yeah, I've just never had much luck with airliners on the console. But I mean, if you've been having a great time with it, I'm glad you're able to experience the airliners as they should be experienced. Hopefully more people will be able to experience that as well. Because again, I'm not trying to say like, oh, why are you playing on consoles? Get a PC. I mean, that's just, that whole PC master race, whatever garbage is so stupid. But yeah, I mean, if your experience with airliners has been great, I hope that continues for hopefully everybody else that does play on Xbox exclusively can have better airline experiences as well. So, and yes, Tyler, Sim Update 1 is going to bring in those commas again. We've had that for a couple builds now. It's much nicer. It's great having those back for sure. And Brian, yes, this is all the plane doing it. I am not doing anything with controls or any of that. Let me get a little view here. We even got some flaps in here. A little outside view of the gears coming down. Oh, that was perfect timing. Goodness, there it goes. That's awesome. Got full flaps in. You got this, plane. About 70 planes that I use for passive income. Oh, gotcha, okay. That makes sense that you're over 1 billion credits. That's crazy. And Felipe, yes, Autoland is simulated. This is the first time I'm experiencing that. Thanks to Blaze for letting us know what's going on with it. I would not doubt that. I mean, I'm interested. It looks like we're doing pretty good on the lineup here, too. Look at that. Nice and center. This is just cool. Even updated that. Approaching runway. Landing in 3 minutes. I don't know where I think the side angle is kind of nice. Get to see the screens and everything. And no, Brian, that is just to our left, a bit further up. Maybe I'll have to make a video over it as well, because it's pretty cool. Perfect 2 red over white. Like, I'm loving this. Nicely done, plane. Should be like, you have reached your destination. And just like that, we watch the Cirrus jet just land itself. How cool. Wow. How was that, co-pilot? That was pretty sweet. I feel like I would abuse this like crazy in career mode. You just gotta hope it picks the right airport. And, well, there we go, everybody. That was awesome to experience. But so what we did is we hit the button back there, right here. It originally said there's no active airport. We hit autopilot to kick it out, or we turned off autopilot to kick it out of this, and then we just hit it again, and then it found this airport to land at. And that is how we did that. How does it do in windy conditions? Guess we'll find out, because right now the stream is going to be coming to an end. But this was great. So Blaze, thank you very much for showcasing that. This was a blast. By the way, let me shut this off. I don't know how to shut this thing. You know what? It's fine. We'll just let it sit here running on the thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at the latest build, possibly the last beta build until it releases. They haven't said anything else specifically just yet. It's still looking like February 18th is going to be Sim Update 1 and the Marketplace's release date, which is only 6 days away. Hopefully that holds true as we get closer to that. And my goodness. Very cool. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.